Paladins. They are the offense and the defense, the juggernaut that will stand firm against all attacks and drive back their enemies. Standing strong and stalwart in the face of their foes, the 2014 Paladin subclass, Oath of the Unyielding. Offense and defense are both tools in the arsenal of the Oath of the Unyielding, and the oath that they take, following the tenets of Protect, Strike, Unwavering and Foundation. The Paladin's spells are all about defense through offense and offense through defense. A shield can protect one way and bash the other. Starting off at 3rd level is the Steadfast stance. Whenever the Paladin enters battle, they choose how they are going to fight, either the Unstoppable Force stance or Immovable Object stance. With Unstoppable Force, moving more grants extra damage and bonuses to shove. Immovable Object grants bonuses to AC the less the Paladin moves. Channeling Divinity ignores the movement requirements. Advanced stance at level 7 lets the Unstoppable Force add damage to a nearby ally's attack, or extra AC for an ally with Unmovable Object. The 15th level feature is Battle Hardened, enabling the Unstoppable Force stance to have advantage on their first attack, and both a higher chance to hit and more damage with each strike, but only as long as the Paladin is moving enough. The Immovable Object stance gets the very useful resistance to damage from non-magical attacks. Bringing it all together at level 20, the Roaming Fortress feature, turning the Paladin into the Adamantine Sentinel. In this form, the Paladin is almost unstoppable and unbreakable. Adding their charisma to damage and AC, critical hits against them become normal, they resist all damage except psychic, allies in their aura have resistance to non-magical damage, and as a reaction, a critical hit within range can be negated. But, for all this power, it is really tiring to do. To play as a Paladin is to take on the expectations of the tank, soaking up attacks with a lot of armour, then dealing Nova damage back with Divine Smites. The Oath of the Unyielding lets a Paladin lean more one way or the other, raising their attack or defense depending on the situation. If a wave of undead goats are charging at you, do you rush forward to deal as much damage as possible, or do you hunker down to weather the hits and let your allies get in some good attacks? Like many of the subclasses presented so far, this one is meant to provide options beyond the usual playstyles. Do you think this subclass has managed that? Based on these subclass details, which stance do you think you would primarily use? Have fun, and remember, even the strongest fortress will fall if the foundations are rotten.